Today we are going to be creating illustrated words. So I'm going to show you an example real quick. Let me just screen share here. And this was on the website. Let me know when it's up, Scott.
It's up.
It's up. Okay, cool. Oh, that was a lot faster than the other day. Okay, so this is an example of what we're doing. We're going to do a quick warm-up just with value with using our colored pencils. And then we'll create what you see right here. So the word that you see is light. And to create illustrated words, we are going to draw different things on our sheet of paper that represent that word. So who can tell me some things that they see that represent the word in this image? You can just type it in the chat, or you can take yourself off mute.
I see a lava lamp.
A lava lamp? Yeah, a lava lamp has light. Do all of you know what a lava lamp is? I haven't seen one of those in a very long time.
I have
Okay.
one better.
Oh, you do? Awesome. Okay, what else represents light in this image?
I see from the chat candle and light bulbs and lighthouse.
Yeah, the light bulbs, there's a candle, there's a lighthouse. And we're gonna get super creative by like what this image shows here in this example. We're gonna use those things that represent the word to write the word out. So they used a candle to do the letter I. They used a lighthouse to do the letter T. It looks like the letter H is matchsticks. That's what I'm thinking for that. And then the light bulbs in the background. So we'll get to draw a really fun background with everything that represents the word we choose, and then use different objects to create the word as well.
Lizzie said fireworks for the L.
Fireworks, yes, thank you. Yes, those are beautiful lights. Those are super fun. So before we start, I'm just going to show you on my piece of paper. Now, if everyone could take out one color to practice our warm-up on. Any colored pencil is fine. We can practice with a couple, but I know we've done value. Some of you have been in the class where we did value with just a regular graphite pencil or a number 2 pencil. Now we're gonna use color. We're just gonna do this so you can get the idea of what the pressure is like with your colored pencil. Colored pencils are a little bit softer. So I'm just gonna draw a little rectangle. Maybe I'll do another rectangle so I can do it in another color. But Wednesday, we talked about layering. And today, we'll just do value with one color only. So when you talk about value, you're going from dark to light. So what I'm gonna do is take my colored pencil, and when we start off dark, of course, just like what we've been talking about, you're gonna put a lot of pressure. And then gradually, as you move down your rectangle, you'll take some of that pressure off. And you can just fill up, if you drew a little rectangle, you can fill up the whole rectangle too. Gradually, you'll get lighter and lighter. All right, so there's my value with my green. And you'll use value to, this is what we use to make a 2-dimensional image become 3-dimensional. When we start to add shadow, when we start to add areas of dark where there might be a shadow from a light source, that's when you start to give something depth in an image. That's when it starts to become 3-dimensional. I'm gonna choose another color. I'm gonna choose actually a lighter color just to see the difference. This is really good to experiment with your colored pencils a little bit. So if you use a light color versus a dark color, what does that look like on your page? So we'll do the same thing. I'm gonna start with a lot of pressure. And then take the pressure off. Still shows up very nicely here. I just realized I chose another green. That wasn't even intentional. Thinking about nature today, everybody. It's May. It's gonna be May. So that's that. That's value. Easy peasy, right? So now everyone should take out their clean sheet of paper. And I just want to go through, we're going to brainstorm some words together. That way, you're not stuck trying to think of your own ideas for words. So as the example that I showed you, as with the example I showed you, one word you could choose is light. You can use different images to create that word.
Kat has her hand raised.
Hey, Kat.
Good one. Knowledge.
Knowledge. Knowledge is a good word. Here, I'm just going to write these on my sheet of paper here. So knowledge is a word. What are some things that you could draw with that word?
Well, there's books,
Books.
a light bulb.
A light bulb.
You
Awesome.
know, like in cartoons, whenever someone has a good idea,
Yeah,
the light bulb pops up above their head.
Definitely, yeah.
And owls. Owls represent knowledge.
Owls, that's a good one. And if you have ideas popping into your head too, feel free to enter it into the chat for knowledge.
Angie has her hand up.
Hey, Angie.
I have another word,
Another word? Okay.
and it's peace.
Peace. You're talking like peace on earth, right? Or pieces of cake.
Peace on earth.
Okay. Okay, so everyone, if you have an idea for peace, what could you draw for peace? You can type it in the chat. Angie, what are some things that you have ideas for drawing?
Well, you could do a peace sign.
A peace sign.
You could do animals.
Animals. Who can tell me a specific animal that represents peace? What would that be?
You could do like a deer.
A deer. I'm thinking of a dove. Doves represent peace.
You could do like trees.
Trees. Awesome. That's really great. I saw in the chat box someone said magic. Magic would be fun. Oh, we have a couple for peace real quick. Two hands holding. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Two hands holding the other. A globe. That's a good one. And what did I just say? Magic.
Oh, magic. Sparkle, magic, dreams, wish.
Magic. What are some things you could draw for magic?
Lanterns. You could do lanterns.
Lantern, sparkle.
You can do a wizard.
A wizard. Yes. Cards.
Soren has his hand raised.
So I have a question in the comments. So what's
Uh-oh.
I think his video froze. All right. We'll come back to Soren.
Okay. Okay, what were some other ideas for magic? I had got cards. That's a good one for magic tricks. A wizard. Fairies. Yes, definitely.
Annabella?
Annabella. Annabella. Oh,
Say that again.
you're on mute, love.
Magic unicorns.
Unicorns. Yes.
For magic, you could do wands.
Wands. Yeah, I'm thinking Harry Potter. Deathly Hollows. I don't know if any of you watch Harry Potter. And then some other examples of words I have would be pretty simple, like wind. Wind would be a good one. Fire. Water. You could even do colors like green. So some things that are green, blue. You could even just do cold or hot.
It looks like Soren's video is back.
Okay. You're back. Yay.
So I want to tell you something. So for knowledge, I have something.
Oh, let's hear it.
Knowledge. So school.
School. Awesome. I love that. School.
Oh, I have another one. Math.
Math. Math was not my strong suit. And then you said you had a question too, right?
So what was the animal? So what was the animal you said that was about peace?
We said a deer or a dove.
Yeah, what's a dove?
A dove is a type of bird. They're usually white, all white, at least in images that represent peace.
Here's Cat.
Hey, Kat.
I thought of another one for knowledge,
Yeah.
like a clock for time.
Ooh, yeah, clock. Very nice. Or, ooh, actually, now that you say clock, time would be a good word. Time. You could also draw a clock. I'm also thinking of those. What are, Scott, maybe you can help me figure out, or Judy, what are those things filled with sand called that you flip?
Hourglass?
An hourglass.
Hourglass, yeah.
An hourglass.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Emily has her hand up.
Emily.
I thought of the word squishy, and you could do a hand squeezing slime,
Ooh.
and maybe some cool, like, letter format.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. So hand holding slime. You can even do the letters like a weird, drippy looking type thing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Judy has
Okay,
her hand raised.
Judy.
Yeah, I thought about doing like the beach and the sand, but
Oh.
then I think I'm going to do one for the kids to try for Mother's Day, and it could be mother.
Mother. That's a good one. Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up, everybody.
Soren has his hand raised.
So I just thought of one for peace.
What's that?
Peace, and one for knowledge. So the one for knowledge is R, and the one for
What words would I do for mother?
and it's funny that we're doing R because I said it for knowledge, and also so for peace, white flag.
A white flag.
Yes.
Awesome. These are awesome. I love all the brainstorming going on. This is really great.
Simeon says for knowledge, a brain.
A brain. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Okay, this is really great. I think we're at a really great place to start. So you all don't have to do the word that I choose, but I definitely encourage you to choose something along these lines. So that's kind of what you're going to do is choose a word and then figure out different things that relate to that word to draw. Taylor's going to do plague. I'm sorry. That made me laugh. So I'm thinking, that threw me off. So what am I going to do now? I'm thinking I'm going to do fire. My brain is attracted to that because, okay, so here's why I was thinking about it. I have a camping trip that was supposed to be scheduled in June, and I'm so sad because we might not be able to go. So that's probably, I'm thinking of campfire. Maybe that's why. So now what we'll start with is just using our pencils. So no need to bring out your colored pencils yet, unless you just want to use your colored pencils. But I always suggest using a regular pencil first, just because it's easier to erase if you want to adjust anything. So what we'll go ahead and do, just figure out how you want your word placed on your sheet, and then what you can do for your background surrounding that. So I'm thinking what I might do is start off with my background. And for your background, you can just draw images that represent that word. And then for fire, what I'm going to do is probably use some different things that I could write the word with, some different images. So I'm just going to start with creating literal fire, because why not? All right, and then I'll add a lot of color in here. And if you want to, go ahead and type in the chat box what word you're going to use. I'd love to see what you all chose.
Soren.
So, what are we supposed to do right now?
You're drawing the word, like the words that we brainstormed that represent, so for knowledge, for example, some words that represent knowledge that we wrote down were books, light bulbs. Here, I'll hold this out here. Owls, school, a clock, art, a brain, math. Right now you're going to draw these items in the background. So right now you're just drawing images
Can I
that
draw a beach?
Say that again?
Can I draw a beach because it says beach up here? It says beach like right on the top.
Oh yeah. You want to draw a beach?
Sure.
You can do
I
that,
like
yeah.
the beach.
Yeah, draw a beach, and then now what you're going to do is draw different items in your background that represent the beach. So whatever reminds you of the beach.
Lizzie's word is ocean. Liliana is doing dream. Simeon, my word is draw. Kat says
Ooh.
knowledge.
Very nice. I like that. Here. I'm going to do...
Laura's word is peace. Heather Rose's is music.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is Tater Tot doing plague?
I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm kind of flip-flopping. I had an idea on an image to use for the letter F, so I'm doing some twigs right now to create the letter F at the moment. Ooh. I might have to steal the idea for a candle. That was pretty good. For the eye.
Kat has her hand raised.
How's it going, Kat?
What were the words for knowledge again? Sorry.
No, you're good. Here, I'll put it back up here. You've got books, light bulb, owls, school, math, a clock, art, brain. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could even do an hourglass for knowledge too. Or a graduation cap. Ooh, that's another one.
Oh, yes. That's a really good one for in. I was just trying to figure out what I could do for in, and that
Oh
was a
yeah,
really
there you go. There you go. Awesome. All right. So I've got this going. And like I said, you can just create your general outline.
Tater Tot's cracking me up.
Oh, are things happening in the chat box right now?
He's gonna add a flea to his.
For plague?
That's awesome.
Hmm. Here. And really take up your whole sheet of paper too. You can use that whole sheet of paper to add your ideas in your background. And then we'll fill it up with color after. Let's see. Okay.
Laura says I'm doing a dove in my C for peace.
Ooh, that's a good idea. No, I think I'm going to do a fire extinguisher for my R. So one thing I'm doing too is, like for my fire extinguisher here, I used it for this part of the R, and then I'm just going to draw the letter for the rest of it just to create that letter. So you can do something like that as well.
Here's cat.
I was gonna say, could you like use multiple of the objects to make it?
Yeah, you could
Like-
definitely do that.
Uh-huh.
Like I did that for twigs for the F. I have multiple little twigs here. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding some color while I'm brainstorming some more things to draw. Let's see. Start with So I know I was just talking about the big draw next week. So since we're doing that, that means there's not going to be any of these normal Zoom classes going on because we'll all be teaching during that time, just so everybody knows. And I believe you'll be able to find access to all of the Zoom links this weekend. I'm pretty sure, Scott, if you know better than I do, definitely correct me, but I'm pretty sure they'll be posted up by Sunday.
I think so, yes. Soren has his hand raised.
How's it going?
So is it okay if I draw my picture like really cool?
Yeah,
Is it
definitely.
okay if I color my picture?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
for beach, so I basically did like a bee ball for the bee, and then I made a lettuce leaf for the E because E is like lots of people like come to the beach to have lunch there and have fun. So, well, my family when they go to the beach, we actually eat a lunch there. So basically did that.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good
So
idea.
it made me crazy. And this is me, and this guy is me, and this black thing is my sunglasses, and I'm surfing on a giant wave that's about to splash down on the beach.
Oh, that's so awesome.
There's a guy behind me.
That's so awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Heather Rose is
You're
done.
welcome. But
Heather
I'm not quite
Rose.
done yet. Not quite
No,
done yet.
no worries. We definitely got some time. Oh, I love it. You did music, right?
I did song.
Song. Ooh, I like the letter. Oh, you use little music notes. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love it. I can't wait to see color on that. Your little stage with the drum set. Awesome. Wish. No, is that Wish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So nice. Thanks for sharing, ladies. Anyone else want to share theirs so far? If not, no worries. I know some of you are probably just about finishing up. We're going to start adding some color. So just so everybody knows what I was saying with Fridays. So Friday, we won't have our normal Zoom classes, but our normal classes, like what you're in today, will continue Monday through Thursday. So those schedules won't change at all. So those will be exactly the same. And I loved these color classes so much that we are going to do 2 more color classes next week. I'm so excited. It's been so fun working with colored pencils. Or markers, whatever you got. All right, there's my twigs. And then let's see.
So in the chat, there's a request. Anyone have any ideas for promise?
Lock and key.
Ooh, a lock and key, that's a good idea.
That's a good one.
A lock is a good idea for promise. Or Megan, I don't know if you did a ring already, like promise ring. A pinky promise, you could draw 2 hands. Oh yeah, Simeon and I are on the same page.
A heart from Liliana and Heather Rose.
If anyone else has questions or needs ideas, definitely ask in the chat box. We can definitely utilize each other's brains.
Any ideas for plague? Let's see, mask.
Mosquito
Mosquito, that's a good one.
or virus.
Yeah, those old plague masks. Do you know what those look like, Tater Tot? Those are crazy.
Lizzie's done.
Lizzie, you want to share? Can we see it?
Smash it.
Oh, it's kind of hard to see it. What's the word that you chose?
Ocean.
Ocean. Very nice. Yeah, the pencil's a little bit hard to see. Oh, I can kind of see some of it. Did you do little ocean animals for some of these?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. I can't wait to see it with color. That's going to look so good.
Yeah, you'll see it better when it has color on it.
Okay, let's see. No, my colored pencil broke. How's everybody else doing? Everyone doing good?
Annabella is asking, what do I do for C in magic?
C.
That's my brother Benjamin who said it.
Oh, Benjamin.
Hey, Benjamin.
Hello.
For the letter C.
I'm almost done with my picture.
Ooh, awesome. You want to share it? Oh,
It doesn't have
awesome.
any color or the words in it yet.
That's okay. That's going to look awesome. What's the word that you chose?
Unicorn.
Unicorn. I love it. You could even, I honestly think that you could even use some of the words that we, as a group, chose for magic. I feel like you could do the same thing for unicorn.
Megan had a good idea to use the moon for a C.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Crescent moon.
Let's see.
Kat has her hand raised.
How's your project going, Kat?
Pretty good, except I started to run out of like room to put things, and my word's pretty long.
Ooh, that's a good problem to have.
I'm
Oh, you
doing
have
no- Sorry, I'm trying to
knowledge.
figure out- Oh, there we go. So I did a book A, and a graduation cap for N, and a clock for O, and a bunch of lamps for W, and math signs for L. But I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 letters left.
You do. You definitely do. You know what you could do? Let's see. I think honestly, like the example that we had, you can always fill in the rest of the letters with regular letters if you want to do that, just to see if you can write those a little bit smaller to fit. Or if anyone has any other ideas for what she could do, even if you sort of wrap around your paper a little bit.
Oh, I could add a different. E.
Did you get some ideas?
Second page, someone said. In the
Oh, yeah?
chat.
Yeah,
That's a
you
good
could do
idea.
that. Tape them together. I know someone did that last. Oh no, that was in another class that I was teaching. Someone taped two pieces of paper together to keep going too. All right, we have about 15 minutes left. So if you haven't started adding color, I would start considering some colors you want to use for your paper. I know some of you are still working, but on your drawing, and that's totally fine too. So no rush.
Here's Soren.
Hello.
So I think I'm done, but I might add something in. So I did all my letters for beach, and I made it like crazy.
Oh, awesome. You got a rainbow
So
going and
these are
orange.
equals for the sky, and then this is like a beach chair, but a one that can go on a wave. And then this wave that I'm on is just dripping down on these people because it's about to fall. And then there's a rainbow. So I'll tell you what color my rainbow has: red, orange, yellow. Now here's where it gets crazy: light green, dark green, light blue, dark blue, purple.
Oh, how awesome. Different values of color. Very nice. Does anyone else want to share their example? I'd love to see some that are in progress.
Oh, and mine also has a sun at the edge.
Oh, I saw that. That looks nice. Looks really nice.
I see Laura's hand up.
Laura.
I'm finishing up my piece.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, I love the dove and the trees. Is that like a river?
Yep.
Very nice. That's really good. Your dove is so good.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right. How's everybody else doing? Anyone else want to share real quick? You want to wait? No worries. Just realized I'm going to have a lot of orange in my picture. Hey, the other day I did say that I like orange. All of you had some awesome brainstorming too at the beginning. Thank you so much for. Oh, hey.
So I raised my little digital hand, and I want to tell you. So I made a rainbow color spiral too, like this one. This one is here. So I made a rainbow color spiral too.
Oh, nice.
This one. And some of the colors got mixed and made just a crazy color.
Yeah, you start to get your colors all saturated in there. Thanks
And
for sharing that.
I want to tell you something. I use marker for all the coloring.
Just like Wednesday. That's awesome.
I kind of like marker more than colored pencil because I don't know why, because I think the colors look nicer to me.
That's
Maybe
totally.
They're more vibrant.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's because they're really brighter and they stand out more.
Yeah, that's true. They're really dark.
Kat has her hand raised.
So I was wondering if you could maybe reuse a few things. Also, what were some of the words for knowledge?
We've got, let's see, you have books, light bulb, owls, a clock, a brain. I'm not sure if I saw a brain on there. You could even draw
That is a good
people
idea.
too.
Yeah. Oh, and also candles. Candles will work for.
Yeah,
knowledge.
definitely. You can draw Thomas Edison. Albert Einstein.
Oh, Simeon wrote a question mark. That's a clever one for knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
Megan wants to know, what should I do for the S in promise?
Oh, the S.
She could do some chains, like just a chain for like a promise. Like the links are strong, like promise.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's clever.
Chain for links. You could do, for some reason, just ribbon came into my head. Not sure how that goes with promise, but
Laura's asking, what should I do for peace?
for peace. What were some ideas that we had on here? Oh, someone said a globe. Might be fun. Like peace on earth. And then I know you already have a dove on there, trees.
Megan says, do intertwined hands, like holding hands.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
I like Judy's idea of doing something for Mother's Day with this too. Like even if you just made a card or something like that. That would be nice. I can't believe it's May already. I know no one's physically at school, but are some people done with school in June still? Has that changed for anybody? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure everyone will still be online through June, right? Everyone that's in school right now?
Megan says she's homeschooled, so yes.
Yeah, okay.
Tater tot says he doesn't know yet.
I'm homeschooled, but we're just going to keep going through the summer. So when coronavirus ends, we can take a long, fun trip.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good idea. How many months do you get off if you're homeschooled? I'm sure it's a little different for depending on where you're at, but is it still?
Well, it just depends on how many breaks you take. Like last year, we went to visit family in different times of the year, so we did school all year with different kinds of breaks and stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But usually 3 or 4 months.
Nice. That's a good amount of time. Through doing these Zoom classes, I've met a lot more homeschooled students than I knew before. It's kind of cool.
Judy has her hand raised.
Judy.
Yes, okay, so I'm doing this. This is not so easy for mothers, by the way. You might want to pick words that have to do with mothers, but I'm trying to make this little oasis for my O. And if I don't think that they'll recognize it, can I write the word oasis down below?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, why not?
Because I'm not really sure that anybody will know that it's an oasis.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And then as far as school goes, I know the public schools are ending around June 14th or June 7th, whenever the school district ends. And then, like, I know our district is going back in August like normal.
Oh, wow, okay.
We are ignoring whatever has been said.
Nice.
They can't be ready in time to have everything in place if we try to do something different.
That's so much work.
So,
all you teachers.
See, Kat has her hand raised.
Yes, I just finished writing my words. I just started coloring in, but I'll show you anyway. So that's the beginning, and if I tilt it this way, and then I decided to use a globe for like the last E.
Oh, cool.
Then I did an owl for another E. I did an owl sitting on like a branch that goes up.
Oh, that's clever. I like that. That's really cool.
To incorporate the owl somehow. So that's how I did it.
I like it. Great job. That's really cool. Good inspiration for other people too, because you can, like what she did, is created the E and then had the owl sit inside of it. That's really cool.
Here's Soren.
So I decided I make this for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's nice.
But I don't know what day Mother's Day is, so I'll just give it to my mom today and say Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is not this Sunday, but the next one, right? The 10th? Is it the 10th or the 17th?
Oh, and I decided this guy is like, so this guy who's surfboarding behind me is my number one friend, which is Joseph. We play together like every day. Well, except for Monday and Friday, that is. That is because there's mileage club, but the other days we play lunch and recess together. Monday and Friday, we only play snack recess together.
Oh, that's awesome.
This says Mother's Day is the 10th.
The 10th. Okay, that's what I thought.
So I decided, like, my mom is an oasis. My mom gives hugs. That's what I decided to put down. So that we would know.
Cute.
So I added a few words here.
That's so nice. Might have to steal some of those ideas, Judy.
I'm stealing your ideas.
I have to tell you all, oh my gosh, it's already 1 o'clock. I didn't even notice. This story real quick is I'm very glad that the camera is facing down. I know you can see my face in one of the cameras, but sometimes the faces I make while I'm drawing are so silly. I'm glad you don't have to witness it. All right. Anyone want to share their any work that they've done that hasn't gotten a chance to share? I know we saw a few already.
Liliana and Heather Rose.
Awesome. I was just gonna say your names. How weird.
You can go first.
I wrote comfy.
Comfy. Oh, cute. That's so awesome. Comfy. That's a good idea.
Here's mine.
Oh, that's looking so good.
If you can't see it, there's a unicorn right there.
I love it. I love the value in the W too. That looks really nice.
There's a girl
Different
sleeping
colors.
down there because wishing, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Here's Tater Tot.
Tater tot. Oh, that's cool. I love the plague mask.
Thank you.
I'm so glad
Very
you
cool.
did that word. Really cool. Thanks, Tater Tot.
Thank you.
Vienna and Victoria.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. No, please. You're the first then. You're the first. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. The letters are so clever. I love that.
Ocean animal.
Great job. That looks awesome.
Most of them are. Okay. This is Victoria for spring.
Oh, spring. That's a good idea too.
Yeah. What do you have on there? Bee. Yeah, and then butterfly, yeah, rainbow.
That looks so good. Thank you for sharing those.
Yeah. Not done. Okay, so you know we're counting.
Next up is Emily.
Squishy. Oh, look at the slime.
I have a little silver squishy, where you squish it and then it goes back to its full size again.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm trying to think of something else to add.
Do you have those little? I have a little animal that's really squishy. I forgot what they're called. It's a little animal, and you squeeze it, and it squishes down and kind of pops back up, like what you said for the other thing. I love it. Squishy is such a good word. Thanks for sharing, Emily.
You're welcome.
And let's see. I thought I saw Annabella's hand. No. Oh, here she is. Here's her video.
I'm not exactly done yet, but here's my unicorn picture.
Oh, I love it.
My mom says that there's another class for, I think, my brother, so I have to go now.
Okay, no worries, Annabella.
It was really nice doing the class.
Good, I'm glad. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your examples. They look so good. So the next classes will be up by Sunday, along with the Big Draw event. So keep your eye out for those. And then, like I said, I'll still be at noon on Monday and Wednesday, and then we'll be back on Friday from 11 to 1.
And real quick, I see Simeon's hand up.
Simeon.
Okay, this is mine. The D is right here, and then the R is over here, and the A is right here, and then this is the W right here.
That's such a good idea.
Okay.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's really clever for that W.
Yeah, I love it.
This is tough, and
And this is Rosie's, and her word is tough, and the guy is doing tough stuff.
So awesome, Rosie. Thanks for sharing that, you two.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And I see Lizzie's hand.
Lizzie.
It's still kind of hard to see, but I'm making coral, and I colored that in.
Oh, awesome.
And then there's an O. The pufferfish is an O, and the C is the shrimp, and then eels for the E, and then squid for an A, and then a narwhal for the N.
That's so awesome. Your color looks really good too, Lizzie.
Thank you.
I love it. You all are so talented. I'm so excited to see all of your work. All right. So that's it for today. Have a great rest of your weekend. Do something fun. Hang out in the sun for a little bit. See you all next week. Bye.